Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I have some more phone calls for you. So the first one is going to be with Nolan, and you could tell it's like right after the trial. They're talking about it, and Paul says something like, he talks about his testimony and if his face was blurred, and Nolan's like, well, no, you're not a minor. Why would it be blurred? He's like, I didn't give the media permission to show my face. And I kind of got a kick out of that because, yeah, I mean, you don't really have a choice when the media covers the trial. You don't have the option to, say, unless if you are a minor or if there's some other reason that the judge wants to protect, showing you for some reason. Most of the times it's because you're a minor, but there could be other reasons. But yeah, regardless. These days, though, with the way technology and the world is basically with the media and everything, now you don't even have to have permission to show anybody. Laws have changed now. It's crazy. I mean, I watch this channel. I haven't watched it in a while, but I watch it sometimes. This channel that just sits out on like a public sidewalk and films people. Like films like like in plazas or people going to the store, walking, and like store owners will get mad and be like, I'm not giving you permission to film in the stores. Or people walking in and out. It's like, I don't want you to film me. And the person that has the channel is like, he knows his laws, and he's like, well, you don't really have an option. I'm allowed to be here filming. And sometimes, a lot of the times, they'll call the police, and the police come and they can't do anything. Like the guy will be like, here's this law, I'm allowed to be out here, and the cops really can't do anything. Like, you're right. I mean, we can't do anything. So that's just the way it is these days. Just with the way everything's recorded, you don't even have to have permission. It's crazy. So yeah, I just kind of got a little laugh out of that where he's like, well, wait, I didn't give the media permission to film me. So they don't need permission. Times are changing, or times have changed, I should say. All right. Here's the call.
Hello, this is a collect call from
Paul Ferguson,
an incarcerated individual at
Muskegon County Jail.
This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To consent to this recorded call, press 1. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, buddy.
hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This is the first time trying this, so I was a bit nervous.
You're good.
So guilty on all charges, eh?
Yeah. Not really a surprise to anyone, but that's besides the point.
So, at least we know that she can't hurt anyone else now, because she'll never get the chance.
Correct. Her sentencing is until the end of January, but that's going to be a formality at the very least.
Yep. But, did she try at all to appeal, or?
No, she's way past that point. I mean, the verdict's in. All that's left to do now is sentencing. And she signed away her right to be there on the last day, so that's not her problem either.
She signed away her rights, meaning she didn't go?
Saying she didn't have to be there for the verdict, basically. So she wasn't present for it.
Gotcha. Quick question. Was my face blurred out for my interview?
No,
testimony?
You're over 18, buddy. And you couldn't testify if you weren't anyway.
Yeah. Still, I know that there's freedom of press and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure that's still a violation because I didn't give explicit permission.
You did by agreeing to
testify. Gotcha. I
Well,
still can't believe
Do what?
No, you were talking. Sorry. Go ahead first.
I'm not already downloaded.
You're trying to thought. It's infuriating that she tried to pin all of it on me.
Yeah, but it didn't work, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know. I am fully aware of that. I know that her lawyer was just doing his job, and it's hard not to be angry with the fact that, he's
all
defending.
he did was his job. It was his job to
Exactly.
represent her opinion. It doesn't mean
I know.
his opinion. It doesn't mean anything. It's just him representing her opinion, her defense. That's his
Sometimes,
job.
though,
he did his job.
Yep. Yeah, he did. No, I won't deny that. It's just sometimes I feel like, lawyers have to be, I don't know, they have to go through a lot. I mean,
I wouldn't want to do his
you're
job.
supposed to know if someone is guilty as sin. And I wonder if it's at all infuriating that you have to work with that to try and keep them out of jail, out of prison. I couldn't do it either. But I'm glad that her part is over. That much I am glad of.
Trust me, me too.
I can finally get moving on mine. Do what I have to do to, well, I wouldn't say make things right, but make them better than they were.
To move it along. That's what matters.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I talked to you before or after Mom and Dad's visit and over the phone. Talked to you over the phone. I spoke to them in person, but that was nice. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I talked to you before Mom and Dad talked to me, or after Mom and Dad talked to me. Jeez. I know I texted you, but
I know they got to see you, but I don't know if it was before or after.
Yeah. I got to see them after, but I was saying I wasn't sure if I told you about it, except over text. That was how I heard
anything about
Shanda was sitting.
Oh yeah. But it's neither here nor there.
Yeah. So I think Dad's only got like an inch and a half at most on me.
Yeah, you got tall and thin.
Yeah, that was one of the first questions out of Mom's mouth was, "Are you eating okay?" Because I'm lanky, like Christ.
Yeah, you see your cheekbones a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's not like the food here is high calorie content.
Yeah.
Going back to work tomorrow or Monday or when?
Yeah, I have to work tomorrow and then not Monday, but then I have to work Tuesday, but then not Wednesday. It's a weird week.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be busy Monday, so I'll text you about that.
Okay, I'll probably be. Hopefully, I'll be able to text, but I'm going to be at Carolyn's. So.
Carolyn's is.
Carowinds. Not Carolyn's. Carowinds. It's an amusement park.
Gotcha. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll go to their Winterfest, whatever.
Can you? What else did Shanda spout? I know that she spouted something about having sudden blackouts, memory lapses.
It doesn't matter at this point. It's over and done.
Yeah, I know. And part of me is still brooding over the crap.
Yeah, but you're not doing yourself any favors. There's no point. It's done with.
I know. But yeah, Mom was wearing the necklace, the one with somebody's ashes in it. We talked, and I found out some of, what I told you. Also, I'm not sure if I told you about this, but apparently she's been suffering from, I can't remember if it's called agro or acrophobia. She's she's afraid to go outside, which I didn't even know that.
Really couldn't care less. You mean, wait, oh, you were talking about mom. You're talking about mom. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Shanda.
Yes. I was about to say, hey.
No. Yes, it's agoraphobia. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was Shanda, I'd have said Shanda. She's not.
Sorry. For some reason, I know.
And I said I told Mom that. I told her there's a difference between a mother and a mom. A mother is simply the person who gives birth. A mom is the person who tries to teach right from wrong, cares for her children.
I know, buddy. I know.
And that's what Mom did. She was Mom.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, Shanda had chances. It's her own fault that she didn't take them. She didn't try to be better. I miss you.
I miss you too, buddy.
I try not to say it around Mom anymore because I can understand how it angers her, but when all this is over, I can't wait. I know. Once it's all in, you don't have to stay in Michigan much longer after.
I know, but you just got to take it one day at a time, buddy.
Yep, that's how I've been getting through all this. I've hardly had any emotional cracks either. Let my emotions flood me. I'm not sure if you noticed during the trial, but I was trembling slightly.
I mean, yeah, I could tell you were nervous, and that's understandable.
It wasn't just nerves, it was frigid in there. Not to mention the area they had me waiting was colder than, I don't know, it was like outside cold. Outside here, cold.
Mm-hmm.
That plus nerves was not a good combination. During the break when they put me in there, I was a trembling mess.
I understand that.
But, yeah, I had a dream. I woke up and I'm like, wow, okay, breathe, dream, Christ. Oh.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
I'm so glad that's not what it was. That's not what happened. I guess now all we can do is look to the future, make things better for us. You, me, Mom, and Dad.
Focus on you and what you can do. Okay.
Yep. I will here again, and I'm Shanda. That's completely fine with me. I should have cut off contact earlier. Maybe none of this would have happened. But like I said,
unfortunately, much as it all would have been good.
So, anything? So, did you do anything really fun for your week off?
Just kind of a lot of little stuff here and there, to be honest. Like nothing too crazy. Just relaxed as often as possible and
easy.
Yeah, exactly. I think I got almost all my Christmas shopping done, stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah. No. The Christmas wish list should, provided that I managed to show the same restraint that I've been showing, which is highly likely that I'll be able to keep it up. I take all of that last 2 weeks. So.
Gotcha. I'll try and fulfill that next week.
Yep. So, guys in here are going to do, I guess you could call it a Christmas/New Year's sweet do. Throw in all sorts of goodies and whatnot. I think they have, not just for me, but people throwing in like $100 worth of commissary.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Will you be able to label this number as, I guess, my second number of some sort?
Yeah, I've got it. I just wasn't ready to answer yet. That's all.
Yeah. So I won't be able to call Mom for a little while because, this trip kind of cleaned her out. She had to go from, I'm not sure if she told you, she had to go to one hotel and they wouldn't let her stay there because she had Noel. So she had to get a refund, which would take several days, like almost a week. Yeah. But, so she let me know that when she visited. And then she talked to my lawyer, like, wanting to visit, and he said, you got to talk to the prosecutor. So she talked to him. She was thinking, set up later in the evening.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was right then and there, so she had to text Dad to, hey, hurry up and get here. But anyway, I better let you go. It was good to talk to you. It always is.
All right. You too, buddy. I love you.
I love you and I miss you. I'll talk to you soon.
I miss you too. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, bro.
Bye, bro.
Hey, guys. I'm back. So the next 3 calls are going to be with JoJo. So remember, JoJo is Paul's pen pal. Somebody that reached out to him after they saw the trial and, started, writing to him. And then they started talking on the phone. So, she told him that, he reminds her of her son. So the same thing that Randy said, actually, that Paul reminds Randy of his son too. And Randy's another guy that saw the trial and reached out to Paul. But these next 3 calls are going to be with JoJo though. And remember, this is continued actually from the last phone call that we heard of JoJo in my last video I did, the number 10 jail calls. So this is the next phone call. So she went and looked up Paul's YouTube page. Because remember, he asked her to look at what the views are. So when you hear her saying, oh, I looked at your stats, and then she's given the views, it's his YouTube page. And they're pretty high probably from what he's used to. Like when he went in jail, they probably barely had any views, right? And now everybody's interested in the case. People are watching his videos. So he has like a lot of views now. So he's like, whoa, how did I get all these views? And he's thinking that it's because of his writing, because if you go to his YouTube channel, he like writes these tech stories. I don't really understand what it is quite exactly, but just because I'm not in that world of like the anime and all that stuff. So he's thinking because people are loving his writing, when I think it's more because they're interested in the case. People were like true crime fanatics and we're like nosy people that want to know every detail when we get involved in a case. So like that's interesting because we want to get to know the people as good as we can, because that's what we do in true crime. So people are probably going through his videos that are interested in the case, trying to just like learn anything they can about Paul, about Timothy, about the family. So I don't think it has to do with his writing, but I mean, maybe people do like his writing. I don't know. I'm thinking it's more the fascination with the case, but I haven't really watched much of it, to be honest. I was just like skimming through to find that one where Timothy talks, and I was just looking through any of the ones where he showed his face, when there wasn't a lot. Most of them were like those stories, so I haven't really watched many of them, so I don't think I watched any of the stories, really. Little parts of it. I actually watched one after I heard this call because I wanted to see which one had the 30,000 that she was talking about. So I did watch that one, and that's just a story. And I saw one other one where somebody did a video on it because it was a little bit similar to what happened to Timothy. She was pointing out similarities, but besides that, I haven't watched many. Maybe I'll go check them out. All right. I just wanted to let you know what they were going to be talking about, because some people might be like, wait, what is she talking about? All right, bye.
Hello, this is a collect call from
Paul Ferguson.
an incarcerated individual at
Muskegon County Jail.
This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, Please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To consent to this recorded call, press 1. To disconnect, press thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Joe.
How's everything?
It's going.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I did it. I got your stats for you.
My stats? Oh, on my YouTube. Go ahead.
Yes. This one is for the. Can you hear? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. This one is the blind bender.
Go ahead.
Somebody giving you a hard time?
No, they're just talking out there. There's somebody talking with somebody outside the cell. We're locked down right now.
Oh, you are? Bad things going on?
30-hour lockdowns. No, it's just 30-hour lockdowns. If we had to get last night out, so we don't have tonight out.
Oh, okay. How far is your the phone from your cell?
The actual phone is downstairs, but I'm using my tablet, so it's not far at all.
Oh, perfect, because I was wondering if you had to run downstairs when we were having troubles connecting. I thought, man, he's got to run a long way, probably.
No. It's only 15 stairs, and with my gate, it's probably 2 or 3 steps to the actual phone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But I got to tell you the stats, because I thought you'd probably be happy.
Yes.
For the blind bender, on the first one, it's you have 13,000 views, and on the second, it's 9,000 views. On your third, it's 7.7 thousand views. On the fourth, it's 6.2 thousand, and the fifth is 4.9 thousand. And get this one, your sixth one, 30,000.
Shut up.
Yes. Yep. 30,000.
Oh,
my God. That last section of your story got a lot of views.
30,000 views?
Yep.
So how many views is that in total? I'm trying to calculate here. I can't.
Well, 30,000. You had 30,000 views, so that's 30,000 people.
Yeah.
Unless they came back and looked at it again. I guess we have to account for that. You know, if somebody thought, that's cool. Yeah.
What about subscribers?
I couldn't see the subscribers anywhere. I couldn't see the
it should be right under my it should be right under the name of my channel on the main page when you.
Okay, well, I'll have to double check again because I looked around and of course I was doing it from my phone, so I might have to. I might do it from my computer to see, have more screen showing.
Yep,
so I can see better.
For some people it may be that you have to subscribe. 30,000 views.
Yes, I saw that and I went, holy cow, that even beat the first one at 13,000.
Yeah, the first one, 13,000. Then you got a bunch that are under 10,000, but still a lot.
Yes.
And then you got hit by that 3,000. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I thought, what? I wasn't even, I had to rub my eyes because I wasn't sure I was actually seeing what I was seeing. So it's like,
I wasn't believe it. I thought you were going to say it was like somewhere in the 20,000. I didn't expect 30,000.
That's what I thought. I figured, it's kind of from third to fourth to fifth, it was kind of going down. And I thought, okay, that's fine. Yeah. That 13,000 is really awesome. And then when I got to that, when I was like, 30,000.
Just a punch in the face. Wow.
Isn't that awesome? Yep.
So
must have been a good section of your story.
Must have been. Have you watched it yourself or read it?
Yeah. So I thought, man, I can't wait to tell Paul because he's going to flip out.
Yeah, you're right about that one. Oh my God.
Yep. Well, I'm glad I got to tell you, so that should make your day.
That very much did make my day.
Good. I just wish you could get online so you could see it yourself, you know.
I do too.
But maybe
There's probably
sometime
so
it's
many
like it.
people who want me to write the next part, and now I really do
now
want
you
to write the
can't.
next part.
I know.
It's like,
and you can't do it because you're there and you can't access it. But you think when you go to the prison, you'll be able. Well, I guess you can't post anything, can you? When you're
no, but I'll at least be able to keep tabs on it. Hopefully,
yeah.
if they have YouTube
that
there.
was. Oh, so you could see it. Yeah. Yeah. That man. I wish you could keep writing.
So do I.
Apparently, people liked it. So.
Very much so.
So you got a good writing skill. You got people watching.
None of my other videos were really that well known, I suppose, but that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and the more people that look at it, you know, it stays on the top of the what they call the rhythm, or what do they call it? Algorithm. So when somebody looks at it, it goes up closer to the algorithm, makes it go up higher so more people will see it. So people keep looking at it. That should grow.
Yep.
I hope it does. I hope it does for you.
Yeah.
I just wish you could write some more. That's just so
knowing that it has that much.
Exactly.
It's torture now being in here.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, don't be tortured, because I guess maybe someday you'll be able to start writing it again. You know, I look forward to.
At this point, I hope it's not. That day isn't too far away.
Yeah, I hope so too. I've been praying so much, Paul. I've been praying so much my knees are scabbed.
I got the pictures you sent.
You did get them.
You painted that?
Yeah, I painted it for my daughter. Wow. She loves sharks. So I thought, well, I'm going to surprise her and paint a shark. I'm going to paint a shark painting for her, so she's got
really
it.
Nice.
But you really liked it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'll send you something else.
I've never been much of an artist myself. Like I said, I can barely draw a line straight.
Well, I'd show you how to draw a line straight if you were here. I'd teach you.
If I have a ruler, it's no problem. I can draw a straight line like nothing with a ruler. But
true. Well, maybe you'd be good at. Maybe you would like. Maybe you'd be, because you like to build, don't you? Build things.
Legos. Yeah. I have some videos on there about me building Legos.
So it's probably, you might have a knack for being a draftsman. That's lots of straight lines with a ruler.
Yeah. Who knows?
So,
I mean, I can take a Lego set, take it apart, and create all sorts of crazy stuff out of it.
Do you? That's pretty imaginative.
Yeah. I took a bunch
of like Legos
pieces from sort of Lego mechs, they were basically supposed to be like a robot of sorts, and I put them together into an even better robot. It had part of an Iron Man suit that was allowed to have the repulsor looking hands, and on one hand it had a Thanos looking build that had the 6 Infinity Stones.
Oh, well, you turned it into a better robot then.
Yeah, I took a bunch of Marvel Lego mechs and built them into a better mech.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
I'm intuitive.
Did you have lots of?
Intuitive.
Yes. Well, it's got that creativeness.
I probably spent at least, I want to say $500, if not $1,000 on Legos before I got stuck in here.
You did?
Yeah.
That's a lot of Legos.
My most expensive one was over $100.
Was it really? Oh my gosh,
it
you
was
were really
an
that.
ultimate Quinjet, and
It was
I liked it very much. An
was
ultimate
it, a
Quinjet
rocket?
from Marvel. It was a plane. You know that plane they have from Avengers.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Not the helicarrier, like one of their little smaller jets.
Oh, okay. Is it like a big size, or did you like how big was it?
Pretty big. I had to pick it up. I had to use both hands.
Ooh, man, you spent that much money on Lego. So you are the top number one fan of Legos.
I was a Lego nerd.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you know where Legos were built?
Japan?
Do you know where? Nope. Legos came from Denmark. I took a trip. Well, I took 3 trips to Denmark, and Denmark is the one that invented Legos. They have a place called Legoland there. It's huge. But they were the ones that invented it. I would have thought Japan too. But yeah, it came from Denmark. So I went right by the place where they had the Legos, Paul. You would have loved it. You would have absolutely loved to see that.
I would have, yes, very much.
Yeah.
Maybe once all this is over, I'll try and figure out some way to get some tickets there. That would be nice.
Yeah, and go see Legoland. Yeah, that would
very
be.
Much.
You would be in utopia because you like Legos so much that you'd be in utopia.
I'll have to fit that in somewhere though, because I also know I want to go to Disney World in Florida. Before all this, we'd actually gotten tickets from my step grandparents to go.
Oh, and you never got to?
Yeah, we were supposed to go the spring before all of this happened, but Adam had his stroke seizure combo.
Oh, and so that made it. Oh, shucks! So you've never been there before?
No, I really wanted to. I was saving up. I was going to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, get myself a droid, get a lightsaber, all the good stuff. Fly the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, so that's sad. You were so close to going and couldn't go.
I was furious.
I remember I'd never been to Cedar Point before, and you know what Cedar Point is?
Not exactly, no.
It's like they have tons of rides, like roller coasters and everything. It's in Ohio, and so I was supposed to go with my family down there, and me and my sister got in a fight, and they picked me to make me stay home, and they all went, and I was like so discouraged. I was so sad because it's like, my sister's the one that started it, and so I was like really disappointed, but that's the way it is. I wish you could have went. So you got to put that on your bucket list to go see.
Yep.
So.
If
you like rides?
To get to North, I've never really ridden on too many roller coasters. The only one I've ever ridden on was when I was younger. It was a more childish roller coaster. I rode on twice in a row just to get used to it.
You think you would like to go on a big roller coaster, or does it freak you out?
That would definitely be nice. Oh,
you would?
Already?
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it say it's done already?
Yeah.
I'll make one more phone call to me so we can continue. Yeah. Make one more call to me. Okay. Yep. Okay, when it goes out. So when it goes out. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't go to Texas for, the rides down there, but
we were never really.
You guys didn't go too many places?
No, not really.
Yeah. So you I know as a family we never did too much either. Just maybe go up north once in a while, but parents were too busy. But put that on your bucket list too.
From phobia of going outside after a while.
Oh, I think it's called agoraphobia, maybe agoraphobia.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Thank you for using.
Be right back.
Talk to you later.
Hello, this is a collect call from
Paul Ferguson.
An incarcerated individual at
Muskegon County Jail.
This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To consent to this recorded call, press 1. To disconnect, thank you for using
Securus, you may start the conversation now.
Hello. So
Anyway.
what we were talking about is, so you have it with your manuscript? It's with you?
Yeah, I know. I've written quite a few and sent quite a few to my brother.
Oh, okay. So it would be a pain in the butt to send it, to mail it then.
Yeah, I'd have to give you my brother's address and have you send it to him when you were done. But of course, it's also an incomplete manuscript.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's too much. You'll just have to write me a story on email. Maybe you write a story because you're so good at it. Can you write a story about Belle's story and change it?
That was actually kind of this whole crossover thing that I was sending you the basic info on.
Oh, you've already done that.
That's after watching it the second time, I came up with the idea, sending her into My Hero Academia.
Okay, and that's what's like the legal size paper?
Yeah. That's
and how many sheets is it?
So far, I only have 3 chapters complete, but still, that's 9 pieces. That's 9 pieces of paper, front and back.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's good, Paul. You are a writer. Oh, yeah. I wonder if. Let's see. You said you typed it out on the email, the first page. Or not even the first page?
Not even the first page. I should, however, be able to type out these informatics to send to you.
Okay, like informatic, what's that?
Some basic info about things that are going to change for her. Because obviously you can't go into a world with superpowers not having something to defend yourself.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you got to have
something. Just as the...
Those are quirks, too, aren't they? Aren't they called quirks?
Yeah. Yes. Just as the U device draws out strength, it's the reason she gains her powers. It'll be more interesting if you read about it rather than hear it from me.
Okay. Where do I read it from?
I'll be sending it to you.
Okay, good. Well, take your time on it. I don't want you to rush.
I already have the informatics written down. I just have to copy them onto an email.
Okay. Well,
I've been working on it for a couple of weeks.
And you can't take pictures, can you?
No, unfortunately.
Well, I was going to think, man, if he takes a picture of the page, I could, enlarge it and then read it. But you can't take pictures. Darn it, man! They put roadblocks and everything.
That's funny for you.
Yep, that's what happens, but got to work around it. But I guess, do you think like one chapter at a time through the mail? Or is that just really would be a pain in the butt?
That would probably be really hard because then I'd have to copy down word for word what I've already written, and pens are not cheap.
Yeah, that would be boring.
The pens you can get on the house, they're not even as long as a finger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then they charge.
They're just absolute crap.
So it's like the pencil you get when you go golfing.
They're like pens.
Oh, man. Gotta work a lot for stuff. I guess it's good that you have that, and I guess you could have had nothing.
Yeah.
So, gotta count the blessings while we can get them. But yeah, that was a good movie. You got any more movies that are good, or you have to rent them to figure out if they're any good or not?
Let me think. Wolf Children was good.
How do you spell what? It was Wolf Children?
Wolf Children. Wolf, like the animal.
But, Wolf Children.
And, of course, there's the 3 MHA movies. They have no real connection to the actual series, but they're still good.
Oh, okay. And there are movies too?
Yep, there are movies as well as series.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they have a series and movies. I'll have to check into that. Yeah, I couldn't find the L.P. Griffin's one. You think they just pulled it or something?
L.R. Griffin's? Huh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. L.R. Griffin's, yeah.
You said you found the Emerald Soldier book, right?
Oh, I didn't look for that one yet. Yeah, I did find Karma, though. I've seen Karma in there.
Karma on YouTube?
Yeah, I saw Karma on there.
L.R. Griffin's not a YouTuber. He's a Wattpad writer.
Oh, so who would post that? Because I tried to look that up in YouTube, and it never would pull up anything like that.
Well, it's hard to say. Normally, people don't post things from Wattpad on YouTube unless it's something that they can read and it's really good.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be able to pull it up then, would I, Griffiths, if
Not
it's
on
not
YouTube.
there? Okay, that explains it then. Yeah, the pad was, they must have changed it then, because the first thing when I opened it, it took it right to that page where you could rent it you could go a month or go 6 months or a year. So I thought, well, I don't want to pay for it because I don't even know how often I would get in there. So, and I don't rate stories. so I thought, well, I'll keep searching for other things that I know I could get access to. And, cause Prime, I can, just like the movie, I could just rent it, and that was cool. So that was good. But yeah. So how do you keep yourself busy? Do you write stories then?
I write stories or play games on my tablet. At this point, I've run out of game stuff to do. I've beaten pretty much every game I had.
Have you really? You're just like Ryan, because he would beat every game too. But then he'd go out and buy another one. But, oh my gosh. And then the only thing you could do is like play them all over again, right?
Yep. And unfortunately, that doesn't interest me.
Yeah, I was going to say that wouldn't be very much fun if you've played it already and it's not as exciting. So, yeah, I don't blame you for that, Paul. I couldn't do it anyway. My kids like to watch movies over and over and over again if they like it. In fact, they watch it over so many times they end up memorizing the words, what everybody says. Did you ever watch The Princess Bride?
I don't think I did, no. I've heard bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. When you get out, you got to watch The Princess Bride because it's hilarious. I know it'll make you laugh. My kid. It's the most favorite movie my kids like, and they know all the parts to it.
Yeah.
Did you watch a lot of the Walt Disney films growing up?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. Did you like them?
More or less. I guess they've gotten a bit better nowadays.
Yeah. The graphics are a lot better, but yeah, I keep going back to that movie. It was good. I just felt it was kind of like seeing Bambi, right? You remember Bambi, and the mother dies in Bambi. Right away, it reminded me of that, and I always cry when Bambi, his mom dies. Like so sad. So, but that was good. I wish I could remember that other funny part in there, though. It just really made me laugh. But what was the name of the little character that kind of looked like it had a cap on that would follow her around like that?
Hero, that was her best friend's AS.
Okay. That was the best friend's little person? Man?
Or I guess you could call it alternate self.
Okay. I wondered that, but I thought, well, maybe it's not her. And so that was her friend. Her friend was pretty sarcastic.
and her laugh was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The funny part was it where her parents caught her on the computer, maybe?
Oh, no, that wasn't it. I don't think that was it. Oh, darn, I wish I can remember. It was just a little quick joke, and it made me laugh. But with the one with Ruka, that was. And what was his name? Ruka and Cat something.
Con Machine?
Con Machine. I'm going to write that down. Con Machine. Yeah, because I'm glad you brought that up because that was hilarious. Yeah. Oh, and then I thought, the guy that followed her around all the time, was her friend from childhood. Yeah, I kind of wondered if he was the Beast.
Yeah, I wondered that at first too.
Because I thought, he liked her a lot. He basically loved her, took care of her. So I kind of wondered if it was.
Hang on, give me a second. Do you guys mind? I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
A couple of freaking idiots. That's all they are.
Yeah. I was just like, wow, I hope they weren't beating you up or something because it sounded like really wild there. Oh, they're good to you? You like your cellmate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
No?
I do.
Oh, good.
Sorry,
you guys get along okay?
Here. Yeah, we get along.
Good. That makes it nicer when you can get along with somebody, not have somebody that you can't stand. If they're in a cell, because they're not very big, are they, the cells?
No, I think they're about 10 feet by 6 feet.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
10 by 6? Oh, my gosh, there's hardly enough for beds in there.
Yeah. Which is why they're along the 6 or the 10 foot. No, well, we have a table, but it's not very much.
Oh, just enough to sit at a little bit.
Yep.
And can you have radios or anything, or they don't allow you to have radios?
We have radios on our tablets.
Oh, okay, so you can listen to music if you want to.
Yeah. Or buy music off the store.
Oh, okay. And can you listen to it all the time then? Or is it only for an hour or something?
We can listen to it any time, except for the times when the tablets are shut down.
Okay, so you can have it pretty much all day until until the points where they shut it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad you can have that. Do they allow you to watch TV shows?
They have a TV in here, but
1 minute left.
Set to the same channels every week.
Oh, okay.
Is it all right to call it just one more time?
What's that?
Is it all right to call one more time?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. When we're disconnected, give me a call. I need to put some money on there so I don't have to go through all these numbers to enter. Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, go ahead and call and be patient because it seems to take forever to get through these numbers. So I'm going to have to I'll have to put some money on there because then maybe it'll go faster to get connected.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm sure they're going to break any second now.
About 10 seconds.
I can't believe how fast the time goes. Holy cow!
Right.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. Hello, this is a collect call from
Paul Ferguson.
An incarcerated individual at Muskegon County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To consent to this recorded call, press 1. To disconnect, press
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I talked to Randall today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me, and so we had a good conversation. He's a really nice person, I could tell. He's really, really a good guy.
Yeah.
He's just really trying so hard to help you, get connections and stuff to help you, and it's just really super great. Yeah. Did you know that he's coming to your sentencing?
I think I remember him saying something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's going to bring his son with him, and he's going to. So when we go to the sentencing, I'll be able to meet him first personally, and you'll be able to see him too. Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to see him like up close or anything, but you'll see him. We'll try to sit together so you see all of us sitting there, praying, hoping that everything will work out. We don't want you to be alone. So
I don't want to be alone either. I'm tired of being alone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish you wouldn't have to be. Just have to keep hoping and praying and keep in contact with you so you don't feel alone, because you got people that care about you. In fact, I've got so many of my friends are praying too. They're all praying for you. They've never met you, but they're praying for you. So they're all doing it. They all feel really bad about what's happened, and so they're giving it their all. So
that's good.
Yeah, we just don't want you to be alone or feel lonely, because you're cared about. So, So I'm anxious to meet him. That'll be good. I just hope he's really thinking of ways to help.
I informed him about the break the box movement idea.
Oh, did you? Good. What do you think?
Yes. He thought that it was a pretty good idea. Yeah. That was a pretty good idea.
Yes, I thought so too. Knowing him, he'd probably start making the T-shirt.
Yeah. I've done a little bit more brainstorming on it as well.
Out of that?
I've already put it in an envelope, but I'll send you what I already have thought of.
Okay.
I've got a couple of minor designs for the shirt.
That's cool.
Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I can't hardly draw, but
I'll like to
draw was pretty good. I thought of the main objective of the group, and I figured we might as well need a motto.
Yes, break the box.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like, something else would also be necessary. There's 2 ideas on there. There's also a couple of ideas for Minecraft and Roblox servers.
Okay. Well, send me the ideas. I'm looking forward to seeing them and seeing what you come up with, because you come up with them so fast.
Yeah. I was uncertain whether I should. I was uncertain whether I should tell you or just send you it, because I have a letter in it as well for you.
Oh, thank you.
To say, hey, this is what this is.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. That's so nice. Yeah, man.
Sure to when you do get it, maybe not send the papers after you've looked over them to Randall, but let him know about the ideas that I've written down so far.
Okay, yes. In fact, you want me to take a picture of it, and I can send him to him in an email.
Yeah, that'll work.
That way he's aware.
Yeah, I created 6 sort of simplistic shirt designs that I figured you're the artist. You can make them better, do them better.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see your design, see if it spurs some creativity that I can share. And that would be such a great idea, Paul. Such a great idea. I love it. So maybe we can have shirts made up. We can get that going.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yep.
So I just really, he sounded like a go-getter, like he really wanted to. And you saw his family online too, huh?
Yes. Yes.
That's pretty
I
neat.
think I have yet to meet one of his daughters.
Oh, is it the one that's older?
I think so. I've met all the others. All the other children.
Yeah. And they got to talk to you?
Yep. Met his wife and his dog.
Oh, what kind of dog did they have?
I can't remember. I think it was a mutt.
Little?
Nothing in particular.
Heinz 57.
Yeah.
Oh, was it a small dog or a
bigger one?
Dog? Oh, a big dog.
I wouldn't say it was like big, but it was definitely in the the medium to large breed.
Oh, good. I like bigger dogs too. They're more of a
okay with. I'm okay with little dogs, but I'd say nowadays I prefer the big dogs.
Yeah, I've always had the big dogs. I even had a St. Bernard at one time. But I think Yorkies are really cute, those little ones. The what? St. Bernard?
I think they're a giant breed.
They're huge. He was huge. He was like the size of a German Shepherd when he was 6 months old.
Grief.
But he loved to swim. That dog, you take him to the lake, and he'd go out swimming. He loved it.
Yeah.
But then he slobbered a lot. He's a slobbery dog.
Shanda likes large dogs, and I guess that's part of where I got it. But
that could be. I'm glad you have a love for dogs.
She had Great Danes.
That's a big dog.
Gemini on his back legs probably stood about as tall as I am. And mind you,
wow.
I'm like 6'2", 6'2" and a half.
You're 6'2"? Oh, you're really tall.
Like
wow.
Last I checked, I was 6 foot, but I've definitely grown some now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you might keep growing a little bit more too. Wow. I hear that Great Danes don't live as long, that their lives are pretty short.
I don't honestly know about that. According to, I think that's certain. There's American and European or something like that. Some live long. One breed lives longer than the other.
Oh, because I know my friends had one and it died. It was like 8 years old and it died. It seemed like everybody I've ever heard that had a Great Dane, they didn't last as long as a lot of dogs. That's like made me really sad.
My chocolate lab Aslan, he lived to be about 10.
Wow.
Yeah, he was an English-style chocolate lab.
I think I saw his picture. I think I saw his picture on your YouTube. I think I saw his picture. Which one was he? Was he the one that you had a brown dog and he was on your shoulders?
The brown dog on my shoulders? No, that was Piper.
Oh, Piper.
That was on Newfoundland.
Oh, that's the Newfoundland? They're supposed to be really big. Oh.
And she wasn't too grown in that either. That was the last time I could do that, mind you.
Wow. Because it grew so large you couldn't do it?
She was very big.
Wow. Did you have to give her a bath?
We didn't. I don't know if they did when she was staying with my grandparents on the lake, but she definitely enjoyed the house on the lake. Newfoundlands love to swim. She
love the water
and everything.
Ooh, did she like to fetch when you throw a ball out there? Would she do that?
I never really did, but we'd go over there sometimes, and she'd come padding up and be so just like, oh crap! Please don't shake, dog. Please don't shake. And she shakes, and it's like.
And with that much fur, that you'd get drenched. Oh my word! That's funny.
I remember we used to play when it was like snowing and stuff with both her and our Great Danes. We'd play fetch with the snowballs.
Yes.
The snowballs. They disappear in the snow. The dogs just start digging around like, where'd it go?
That's a mean trick.
Then you just make another one, give them a quick whistle, and then come bolted back to fetch again.
Well, the bad part too is the second bad part is if they were to bite the ball, it would snap. They wouldn't be able to keep it in their mouth. It would just fall apart.
Right.
That's mean, Paul.
It was
you get them when you throw it. Yes. Oh, did they like the snow?
They did.
Do they? Whoa.
Yes, I remember at one point, though, it was a little while before I moved up here. Shanda actually managed to get Jim and I down into the lake. It was still kind of cold. And, you know, he went in a little bit to chase after a stick, and then he just stopped and, like, looked back and started whimpering and whining. He had to go up and get him. He was, like, halfway up, big long legs in the water. He just, help me. He was such a chicken, but he
could have been frozen. He could have frozen.
I remember the first time I was petting him and sneezed. I was petting him and I just sneezed really loud and hard. And he just looked at me with his big old eyes like, what was that?
Your quirt came out. That sounds like a nice dog.
Big dogs are mean. No. Jim and I.
What was that? You broke up. What did you say?
People say that big dogs are mean, but they're wrong.
No. Yeah, they are very wrong. They're so lovable.
Jim and I wouldn't even take a treat from you like other dogs. You know, the whole no. He'd grab gently with his teeth, pull it out of your hands, and then eat it.
Yes, that's nice. Well, people say pit bulls are mean too, and I've got a pit bull, and he's so right. They're so loving. He's such a lovey-dovey. Got to lay right on you and to get pets. I mean, he just wants to be loved. They're just the good dogs. If you treat them right, they grow up to be good dogs.
Any dog can be mean if it's treated incorrectly, but you treat them right, and they'll be the sweetest thing in the world. Right, that's correct. You know, and it makes me sad when I see him at the pound. They look so sad. My mother told me a story once that Gabriel G, who my half brother G had once gone up and grabbed Jim and I's, his
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jim and I it wasn't even, no growl, no snarl, just gently reached back, grabbed hold of, didn't even fight, just grabbed hold of G's wrist and sort of pulled his hand away, like, no, don't do that.
That's interesting. The dog did that?
You have 1 minute left.
No sort of viciousness or nothing.
Wow. That's really neat. That's a nice dog. Was that the lab?
No, that was my mother's Great Dane. You can
the Great Dane.
Service Dog, Law School Through a Service Dog's Eyes. That was her channel.
Oh, okay. What's it called again?
Law School Through a Service Dog's Eyes.
Okay. I'll try to see if I can find it and I can see it. Was it a black Great Dane or a gray one?
Blue Merle coat.
Oh, Blue Merle. Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, I hate to say goodbye because it's going to cut us off. But you have a good night and everything. If we get cut off here, try to have a good night. Try to sleep well.
Yep, I'm definitely doing better now that I'm able to get some Benadryl to help me out.
Oh, you're able to get Benadryl and it helps you get sleepy.
Securus. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so this next call is with Randall. Randy. I got so many comments during my last upload of people asking, who is Randall? Who is Randy? Who is this guy? So a lot of people didn't see the part of my live where I read the article where he does the interview. So I'm going to read a part of it now so people understand who he is. Okay, it says, man watched Michigan torture case on TV. He traveled from Wisconsin to befriend the suspect. And this is with M Live. It was a cold January weekend when Randy Merriam turned on the television to indulge in a hobby he enjoys, watching criminal cases. The Kenosha, Wisconsin man tunes into court TV wanting to know the outcome of cases and see justice served. Yet within 5 minutes of watching one case in particular, the trial of Shanda Vander Ark, he found himself troubled. Who wouldn't be? The details surrounding Vander Ark's and her older son's, Paul Ferguson, cases could fill the average person with anger and rage. I'm going to skip through the details of the case because we all know what happened. So it says, after his arrest, Paul Ferguson, 21, cooperated with Muskegon County prosecutors in exchange for leniency in his case. Ferguson testified against Vander Ark in December during her murder trial. It was while he was listening to Ferguson's testimony that Merriam started to question things. When Paul testified, it took about 5 minutes to see that he's functioning at a diminished capacity, Merriam told M Live, Muskegon Chronicle, in a recent interview. In that moment, Ferguson reminded Merriam of his 23-year-old son who is diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. When Merriam watched Ferguson, he couldn't help but see his son. Paul's demeanor was dead on, Merriam said. After the trial concluded, Merriam started researching anything he could find on Ferguson, browsing through Ferguson's social media accounts and reviewing the police investigation. Merriam even reached out to Muskegon County Chief Trial Prosecutor Matt Roberts, who prosecuted both Ferguson and Vander Ark's cases. Randy wanted to help Paul out in whatever way he could, Roberts told M Live, Muskegon Chronicle. With years of experience working with those who have special needs, Merriam said he was determined to help Ferguson. There are a lot of people who are very eager to hate Paul, and I worry about our justice system when it's moved by such people, he said. In an effort to help, the Merriam family, some 200 plus miles away, befriended Ferguson while he was incarcerated in the Muskegon County Jail. Merriam created an account to communicate with Ferguson during the week. The first 2 conversations, he said, were very awkward. I think he was very guarded, Merriam recalled. I tried to keep our conversations friendly and explained how my family would like to get to know him better. After weeks of conversing, Merriam and his adult son made the 5-hour trip from Kenosha to Muskegon County Circuit Court on February 26 to learn what punishment Ferguson would receive. During the hearing, it was revealed that Ferguson was evaluated by 2 different doctors. At the request of defense attorney Joshua Eldenbrady, who both determined Ferguson did not suffer from an intellectual disability and did not meet criteria for any specific mental disorder. I attributed his overall demeanor and presentation to factors such as a lack of socialization, normalization of abnormal dynamics and experiences, poor interpersonal skills, and emotional dysregulation, Judge Matthew Cassell read from one doctor's report. Ultimately, Ferguson was sentenced to a minimum of 30 years in prison on a first-degree CA charge. It was a sentence Merriam felt was over the top. Merriam and his son left the courthouse discouraged. The Wisconsin father said he knew he had to do something to help. Now, through his own funding, Merriam is in the process of acquiring a new attorney to aid Ferguson in appealing his case. After a felony conviction, an appellant has 42 days to file a claim of appeal. The claim does not have to state the reason for the appeal or the perceived lack of justice, but it must state that the right will be exercised. There will be barriers appealing the case, Merriam said, with living in another state and not being familiar with criminal law, but that's not stopping him. I don't want to do any of this, but I have to help Paul, he said. So that is who Randy is, who the next phone call is going to be with. Bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual at Muskegon County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press
1. To refuse charge, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hi, Randall. I cannot believe it did that on us.
Yeah, that's just wrong. I figured.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. If they are not going to guarantee service when you pay for something like that, they ought to reimburse us. In my opinion. I mean,
I agree with you there. Exactly.
Any good businessman enters into agreement. They pay for a service, they expect it fulfilled. So.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about that, though.
No, not your fault, buddy.
This place is cheap.
These are hurdles we have to jump with jail, I guess. I'm getting used to that. Or I'm getting to understand it. That's a better way to put it. Hey, let's talk about texting. So you say I got to do that through Securus?
Yeah, it should be somewhere on the Securus mobile app. My brother knows a bit more about that than I do because it's how he and I chit-chat most of the time.
So when I'm on the Securus site. That's where I paid for these, I set up an account for the phone calls. There's an e-messaging there. Is that the same thing we're talking about?
I don't think so. I think that might be the emailing.
Oh. Because I cannot find anything about texting. On my site, anyways. There's a category of e-messaging. Yeah. And I'll look into it more. Like I said,
Nolan can probably help you out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll email Nolan and ask.
Yep.
Have you talked to him recently?
I've texted him recently, but at the moment we're kind of out of texts, so.
Oh, okay. Hey, did you get a pillow?
I should be getting it today.
You better get it today. What in the world?
Yeah, they deliver it every Friday, commissary.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just their thing.
Okay. With commissary.
You said what?
Well, I wanted to talk about commissary then. That kind of led into that. Things go better for you if you have about $75 a week, I think?
Yeah. I can get a full order, and, sometimes I'm getting postcards quite a bit, and it's easier to send back letters if I have envelopes and paper. I currently have enough paper to last me a little while, but...
Are you able to... Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Envelopes. I was just going to say that envelopes aren't cheap. They're not super duper expensive, but for like 10, it's 9 something.
That is outrageous, but
yeah.
Okay. Did you pay for your game time in that with the commissary money?
You transfer money or funds onto your tablet, and from there you can get the subscription upgrade, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
Without the subscription upgrade, you can't really do anything. Can't buy games, music, can't rent movies, can't rent TV shows of the sort that they put on the tablets. Not to mention the price to rent even movies on this is higher than the price to buy one on frickin' what's it called?
Netflix?
Amazon? Prime Video is what I was going for.
Oh, Prime Video.
Yeah, those are way cheaper to rent. Not to mention you only get them for like 2 days.
Interesting.
Yeah, 24 or 48 hours.
So you're able to transfer
thing that I was trying to say earlier. With this break the box idea that Joanne helped me come up with, I was thinking maybe we could throw in some Roblox and Minecraft servers to help people with, I don't know, embracing their special talents and whatnot.
Okay. I don't That's a little over my head, Paul. You want to get them people what? You want to get them game consoles, or what are you talking about?
Not get them game consoles. Wanting to get servers on Minecraft. You know, the areas where you can come together with other players and play.
Do you want to create a network?
Of sorts, yeah. Because, let's be honest, the current generation of children some of those special talents are being, I guess, put down, made to hide their special talents and everything. It's just not okay.
Yeah. They are suppressed.
They're suppressed, yeah.
Not encouraged, yeah. I understand that. Well, let me get back to my original thought, though. You're able to transfer, though, money to your iPad from the commissary money? The tablet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The subscription is $7.50 plus 45 cents tax.
For how long?
It used to be $5 for a full month. You have to renew it once a month.
Okay.
Otherwise, your stuff shuts down. You can't do anything.
That seems sort of reasonable. Around $8 for a month.
You said what?
$8 for a month of basic subscription?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not exactly basic. The basic subscription is $0, but with it, you can't really do anything.
Okay. Well, what I'm wondering, so Joanna's putting some money in your account too. I'm just wondering, if I put in 50, does she normally give you around 25 or?
She normally does 50 as well, and sometimes I save the 25 for the next week. Sometimes I put it into my iPad, my tablet.
But if I'm putting in 50 on Mondays, is that enough?
Yeah. By then I normally have the money from her already.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get to. What are some things that you would like in a care package?
A care package? Let me look at the commentary list. If it'll load. There we go. Canteen menu. Let me think. Let me see. Jeez. Sorry, it's taking forever to load.
Yeah.
So there's also kicked me out.
Are you just like food items? Is there things you don't like to eat, or?
I'm not too big on spicy. I try to nowadays. I used to get honey buns when they were cheaper, but now they're like almost $4 a pop. But I could definitely use some Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo. It's only 1.7 ounces, but I can make it last.
Okay.
That one's almost $3.75 a piece.
Do you need any other toiletry items? Toothpaste, toothbrush?
You said I have both of those.
Okay. Do you wear glasses, Paul?
No.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah. I used to, but they only have like reading glasses on here, and I can read just fine.
All right. Do you need hairbrush or anything? Or
I have a brush. I bought one myself.
okay.
Let me think. I have deodorant. I have earbuds. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to make calls. So, if you don't mind getting a couple food items, the halal summer beef sausage, not the hot and spicy. I don't do spicy. I bought it once, but that was when it was cheaper. Halal, it's
spell that.
HALAL.
All right. Yeah, I can't promise anything, but I'll look into some of these items.
Yep, I normally can handle the ramen and the chips that I mix with it. Salt, I can handle. For the most part, my main thing is sweets. I was deprived of sugar as a child due to my ADHD.
Yeah.
So I've managed to slightly restrain myself in here, but it's not always easy.
Are you serious, Paul? Poor baby. You don't get to eat as many sweets as you would like. You still get sweets. You still get people giving you commissary, so you still get your sweets. And you're talking about that being, it's not easy. You have it so hard. I mean, do you realize what Timothy was going through? That's what I don't think that you're grasping, that you're complaining about not eating as many sweets as you would like, when Timothy couldn't even have a piece of bread without hot sauce. He couldn't even have a sandwich. He couldn't even get comfortable and go to sleep. He couldn't even relax his body. He was tortured. That's not easy. Not having as many sweets as you like. I mean, you're still getting sweets, but you're thinking that's what is hard? I mean, can you just please think of what Timothy had to go through? And you can't even deal with not having as many sweets as you would like. Now, imagine what you made him have to go through. Just think of that, please. Just think of that when you're talking about this stuff. Think about that. Think about how hard you're having on these little things in life, about not having as many sweets, or sleeping on this sucky mattress, or not being able to sleep in, or the shower isn't as warm as I would like it. Think about actually how good you have it compared to how bad you guys made it for Timothy. Think about if that was you in Timothy's place. How bad that would be. If you're complaining about these little things that don't even compare to what Timothy went through, think about what that would feel like. Just think about it. That's what you made Timothy go through for months. Months. That's all I gotta say. I do really hope that you are really actually thinking about it. When you're feeling bad for yourself, that you actually think about Timothy. I really do hope that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh. So, well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Whatever, bud. How much time do we have?
2 minutes.
Geez, that went fast.
Yeah. I guess. Another thing for the Break the Box organization, we shouldn't have any problem with figuring out or having someone draw the logo, because Joanne is pretty good with drawings and paintings. She sent me a couple. Yeah.
Interesting.
The paintings are almost lifelike.
Well, you need to work then, at least for my sake, on a concept here. I mean, what are you trying to put together? Just like you say, a network. So you would need a website.
Something like that. Yeah. I guess for right now, it's smarter to like start small with just a simple post on Facebook or a video on TikTok or something.
Mm-hmm.
You only need a spark to start a flame. But I sent Joanne some minor ideas for starting it up once it gets going, along with a sort of main objective and a...
You have 1 minute left.
Couple of Minecraft, Roblox server ideas, and T-shirt ideas. So she'll let me know when she gets those, and she'll share those with you.
Okay.
So, but for right now, it's still a work in progress, but I do believe that it can become something very big.
Oh, sure.
Anywho, it's always good to talk to you, Randall.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the video visit, tomorrow or Sunday?
I think Sunday.
That'll work.
Probably around 5 or 6 p.m. your time.
Yep. So my brother should help you with the texting. Yep. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy. Hang in there.
I will. I'll talk to you later.
Right. Bye.
Thank
Really, 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 really need your love. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be